Hey, so check it out. I've got a
Hmm.
new Cobra Kai theory. Do you want to hear it?
Um, is it going to be offensive again?
No, no. This has nothing to do with anybody's pussy or anything. It's
Oh my
completely clean.
God.
It's about Mike Barnes. All right, I got a
Okay.
theory. So in Karate Kid 3, Mike Barnes was like a very secondary or third villain.
Yeah.
He wasn't right up front.
Right.
He was a kid.
He was a pawn.
Yeah, he was a pawn in their snake-like game.
Yeah.
And I kind of assumed that when he showed up on Cobra Kai, like when we eventually see him, that he would also be, you know, like a lesser villain. He wouldn't be a main
Mm.
villain.
Okay.
I just figured you've already got Kreese,
Yeah.
and now we've even got Terry Silver in season 4.
Hmm.
So my thinking was, there'd be no reason why Mike Barnes would be any higher level than he was before.
But he was the bad boy of karate, so
Yeah,
I
but
mean, he could be a really, I don't know, main villain.
well, I think what's going to happen here, it's just a theory of mine. It's not really a prediction, but a theory. Here's the deal. We have had two villainous senseis as the main villain.
Right.
But what if, now that Kreese has gone to jail, that just leaves Terry Silver, and you could write out Terry Silver in 2 seconds
Hmm.
by him getting caught cheating, right? If that happens, he's out.
Okay.
So he's hanging on by a thread. I mean, he's literally like a couple of lines in the script away from being kicked off
Yeah.
getting at
A
least
couple
removed
of
for a little
lines
while.
from Stingray.
Yeah, right. From Stingray, exactly. So I think Mike Barnes is teed up where he could actually become the main villain anytime. I don't think it's going to happen in season 5,
Uh-huh.
but I'm thinking season 5 is like Terry's turn
Yeah.
to be the main villain.
Yeah.
And then, unless Kreese takes back the dojos now, plural, at the end of season 5, I could see season 5 being a cliffhanger for Mike Barnes taking over in season 6.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
Yeah.
Because I realized, like, I was thinking today, like, I keep thinking that Mike Barnes is just, he's like a kid still, and that they're the big boys, but they're all fucking adults now.
Right.
There's no reason for that.
Yeah.
Mike Barnes has got his own money by now. He's 40 something, right? He's 50. I mean, by now he's got a few bucks. He could
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
And the way the whole handshake deal works with Cobra Kai, well, now we don't know though because they have the new dojos too.
Yeah.
So we don't know the handshake deal is
Terry's
still going
probably a
on.
little bit more formal about his agreements than
Yeah,
Johnny.
yeah, a lot more. So I guess that's hard to say how that's going to go down, but
Yeah.
I just think it'd be interesting. It'd kind of be like on The Office. Remember how on The Office, after Steve Carell left, they just gave everybody a shot at being
Yeah.
the manager for a while. Like we had Will Ferrell for 4 episodes, right?
Yep. Yep.
And then we had, well, it was a whole thing. I don't want to get a whole thing about the off. We had Creed for a couple of episodes. I think Creed was the manager, or for one episode. So I think there's enough like kind of setup on The Office where you could just keep changing the manager
Yeah.
and still keep people interested. And it's fun. It's a good time.
Yep.
We could do the same damn thing here with Cobra Kai
Yeah. Totally.
and just plug in Mike Barnes. How fucking cool would this show be
Hmm.
if after look at this, we've had Johnny be the sensei for 2 seasons of Cobra Kai,
Hmm.
and then we had Kreese for, I guess it was 2 seasons,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because season 3 and 4, right?
Right.
Okay, and now we have Terry Silver in season 5,
Hmm.
and then if we got Mike Barnes in season 6, that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And then I would
Yeah.
think
It
by
was.
season 7, Armand, right?
Yeah.
Armand would take over. Okay,
Armand.
I don't know what we're doing here.
Not Cutter.
Yeah. No, Cutter would be fun too. So many good characters. So that's my theory. What do you think
Yeah.
of my theory?
I love it. Actually, I could totally see it being plausible that Mike Barnes is still sleazy, snaky, underhanded enough that he finds a way to get rid of Terry Silver so that now he can take over.
Yeah.
He would do that.
Yeah, that would be great. We see a double cross
Yeah,
on the double
on the double
cross.
crosser.
Yeah, that would be really interesting. There's so much they can do with this that being in season going into season 5 now. I just keep thinking these rumors that the show is going to end at either season 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
That's the rumor right now. There is no way. Like
Mm-hmm.
Netflix cannot let that happen. We've got so much script to get to still.
Yeah.
I mean, there is so much to do.
The fans alone have a bajillion ideas, so
Yeah, we do. This channel
yeah.
alone has a bajillion ideas. There's so much they can do with this. So, a couple thoughts that I've had are like, what if, like, I keep thinking that Tori is going to spill the beans to everybody about
Mm-hmm.
how the cheating took place at the tournament.
Yeah.
and that she is going to inevitably like tell Kreese. We did a whole video about that, right? How Tori gets Kreese out of jail, and
Yeah.
but what if Mike Barnes finds out somehow,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and then he's the one that rats out Terry
Right.
Silver?
This is what I'm saying.
That would be wickedly cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could set up Terry Silver in a great big way.
What happens when the bad boy of karate grows up?
Yeah, yeah. Do you think he's still kicking young girls in the pelvis and
I
sending
hope
them
not.
flying? Because that was pretty hardcore, right?
It was.
That's the one thing that's going to make it hard to ever redeem him. Like, I know they like to kind of redeem Kreese somewhat. And I
Mm-hmm.
think they're even going to want to redeem Terry Silver a little bit because of the way they set him up.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Barnes will be the one that he's just going to have to be an asshole till the end, right? I don't think they can really redeem him after
Could
that.
be.
He was a kid, but I don't care. I don't think you could really
Yeah,
redeem him.
well, he didn't get off to a good start.
No, he didn't. Now, how about this shit?
Yeah.
What about if Kreese gets out of jail? Because you know Kreese isn't like down for the count for too long.
Right.
What if we eliminate Terry Silver and then Kreese comes back and now he wants to take the dojo back from Mike Barnes?
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be really Hey, you know what'd be even funnier?
What?
What if they don't recognize each other? What if just for some goofy ass reason
Well,
they don't even figure out who each other are?
Kreese never saw Mike Barnes.
What the hell are you talking about? Of course he did. They all fought Mr. Miyagi together. And the tournament.
Not Kreese.
Sure.
Oh yeah, he was there.
What are you talking about? What's
Okay,
going on?
All right.
You're the voice of no reason.
Oh my god.
Yeah, of course, they know each other very well.
I had a lapse in
Oh,
memory. I
that's
thought
some
he
lapse.
was still in Hawaii or wherever it was getting his massage.
Yeah, guys, comment. You came back for the whole tournament. Do I not even know you anymore? Guys, comment and try to figure out what just happened to the voice of reason here. That's a ridiculous
Hit
brain
the like
lapse to
button.
have. Well, I'll tell you what I do want to see him do, though. When Mike Barnes comes back, the one thing I absolutely want to see him do, villain or not, whatever they do with him, I want him to crane kick Daniel. I think that would be so funny. It'd be bizarre because he never saw Daniel do the crane kick,
Yeah.
but it's legend, right? So he's certainly
Yeah.
heard about it. He's seen it in those fucking commercials.
Yeah.
If I'm Mike Barnes, I come back into town, assuming he's out of town. He might still be in town. I don't know, but I'm assuming he went back home and stayed there. If he crane kicks Daniel, that would be the funniest fucking coolest move. Hey, who should he fight for real? If he becomes the main villain, especially. Yeah, and we're gonna see him probably fight Chosen, which is a really interesting matchup.
Yeah.
But do you think is he gonna become kind of a rival to Johnny?
Yeah, I think so.
Why think that though?
I don't. I guess because they never met, but they are both Cobra Kai,
Yeah.
so to speak, and I don't know. They're the same age. They're well matched in fighting skills.
See, I don't think the show's gonna do that right away. I think they'll have them fight at some point,
Yeah.
some little fight.
Well, you
But
didn't put a timeline.
no, but I'm talking about like real rivalry. I'm talking about a true rivalry. I think they're trying to build something up with Terry Silver and Johnny, because that little fight that they had, I think the show was trying to poise that to make it a little more personal. So I'd imagine now when Johnny is in season 5, when he's in Mexico, something else is going to happen there. He's going to hear more shit from Robbie, or something's going to happen to make him hate Terry Silver even more. And then they're going to want to carry that story over. Mike Barnes, I want everyone to have like one true nemesis on the show. And again, we're running out of time if we're only going to get 6 or 7 seasons. But
Yeah.
I'm hoping we get way more than that. I mean, this show should go on for many,
They
many
pack
years.
a lot in.
Yeah, they do. I think Mike Barnes should not only become the main villain for a season, but he should have a true nemesis. Now, I wouldn't mind if that nemesis does become Kreese. If Kreese gets out of jail thinking
It'd
he's
be
going to
funny
take
if
it
the
back.
nemesis is Jessica. Jessica comes back
That would be really
for
good.
her vengeance.
Even better. How about Julie?
Yeah.
Julie comes back. In fact, all right, Julie comes back.
Uh-huh.
I would say comes back. She was never here, but so
Right.
she comes into the picture. Jessica comes back having learned karate as well, probably because of the time he kicked her.
Yeah.
And now
She
you've
took
got
some
those
self-defense
two,
classes.
and then those two are super well trained in martial arts now. And then they meet up with Mike Barnes, and the three of them live together in like a Three's Company kind of scenario. No karate will take place at all. Wouldn't that be a twist?
It would.
You wouldn't
Yes,
see coming
it would.
at all.
Yeah.
And he'd still be the main villain, even though there would be no villainry to happen. Anyway, we're getting ridiculous here, guys. Let us know in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, click the fucking bell, do all that stuff. But let us know what you think. Should Mike Barnes, would you want to see him get a season or maybe even just a few episode arc?
Yeah.
Where
at
he
least.
actually takes over all of Cobra Kai the way that Terry Silver's doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be cool after the Terry Silver thing, winds down after a little while? So let us know in the comments. Let us know your own Cobra Kai theory. Let us know everything you think you want to see on this fucking show. Blah, blah, blah. Anything else to say here, voice of reason?
And signing off.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time.